We don't have to create matrices just with numbers. We can also create matrices with character data types as well. So let's now create a data type called. Well, actually, I want to show you something about MATLAB, and that is let's try and create a data type or a matrix of character data types. So if I write name, let's say John, okay. I push enter. Now I've created the variable called name. If I type whose, then let's see the size of this matrix. So the variable named name has size 1 by 4. So actually it's already a 1 by 4 matrix. And that makes sense because each character in this matrix represents a certain letter in the name John. So there are 4 letters, John, and that creates a 1 by 4 matrix of characters. So if I did this now, let's say I wanted to create another variable called full name, and I wanted to put in a matrix of 2 elements. So what am I doing here? I'm creating a matrix. With 2 elements inside. So the first element will be John, and the second will be his surname. So let's say Smith. Very generic name. So what will happen is MATLAB will create now a matrix of characters where the first element is 1 by 4 and the second element is 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so what do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? If I push enter, I think what will happen is that these 2 characters will join and I will get John Smith as one big thing. So what's happened is I've created a matrix out of 2 smaller matrices actually. What I've done is I've made like a block matrix. I've made a matrix out of 2 little matrices because again what's happening is MATLAB is representing these character strings as 1 by 4 matrices and 1 by 5 matrices. So what MATLAB is really thinking when it's doing this is it's saying make a matrix of characters that is made of matrices. So the first element is a matrix of 1 by 4 and then the second is a matrix of 1 by 5, and so when I create that, then I actually make a matrix of 1 by 9. Full name is now a matrix of 1 by 9. So keep that in mind because sometimes I want to create strings like that, and so what I need to do, if I realize that MATLAB is representing everything as strings, then say I want to put in a space, well then I can put in a space. I can put in John, I can put in Smith, but I know that what MATLAB will do is it will squish everything together, so then I actually need to squish in a space character in between those 2, and when I push enter, then now I've got John Smith and whose full name says now it's 10 characters because it's 4 plus 1 plus 5, which is 10.